Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and we are back with more Know Your Members of Congress for the 119th Congress. Today we are looking at Representative Sharice Davids, who is the representative for the 3rd District of Kansas, which actually just borders the southwest corner of Kansas City and is just to the southeast of Topeka. She is a Democrat, and before she took office, she was preceded in office by Kevin Yoder. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at who Sharice Davids is as an individual. She was born in Frankfurt, Germany on May the 22nd, 1980. She is an enrolled member of the Ho Chunk Nation. Graduated from Leavenworth High School in Leavenworth, Kansas in 1998. Attended Haskell Indian Nations University in Lawrence, Kansas. Attended the University of Kansas in Lawrence, Kansas. Earned an Associate's of Arts from Johnson County Community College in Overland Park, Kansas in 2003. Earned a Bachelor of Arts from the University of Missouri in Kansas City, Missouri in 2007. Earned a JD from Cornell University in Ithaca, New York in 2010. Has been a lawyer, a business owner, a nonprofit executive, a professional athlete, a White House Fellow from 2016 to 2017 before being elected as a Democrat to the 116th and 3 following Congresses. So she is in term 4. Now, let's go ahead and look at her donors, or the committees she is on. I was about to skip that altogether almost. She is on the Committee on Agriculture, of which she is on the Subcommittee on Conservation, Research, and Biotechnology. She is on the Subcommittee on General Farm Commodities, Risk Management, and Credit. She is on the Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure, and she is on the Subcommittee on Aviation and the Subcommittee on Highways and Transit. Now, let's go ahead and look at our top 5 individual donors and contributors over this last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have J Street PAC. It is the PAC Political Action Committee arm of J Street, who is a Zionist advocacy and lobby group based in the U.S., whose aims include strengthening Jewish democracy in Israel, promoting a diplomatic end to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict with a two-state solution, and opposing the boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement. J Street describes itself as the political home of pro-Israel, pro-peace Americans who want Israel to be secure, democratic, and the national home of the Jewish people. Many right-wing and Zionist critics allege that J Street and the policies they support are anti-Israel. Left-wing and anti-Zionist critics reject J Street's positions, which are in favor of Zionism and aid to Israel, its rejection of boycott, divestment, and sanctions, and human rights organizations' allegations of a Gaza genocide and past efforts at Palestinian statehood. It was founded in 2007. Altogether, it has donated $51,025. And once again, that's J Street PAC. Next, at number 2, we have AIPAC, the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. And they are a pro-Israel lobbying group that advocates its policies to the legislative and executive branches of the U.S., is one of several pro-Israel lobbying groups in the U.S., and has been called one of the most influential lobbying groups in the United States. It was founded in 1954 by lobbyists for the Israeli government, partly to counter negative international reactions to Israel's Kibbutz massacre of Palestinian villagers that year, and became a powerful organization in the 1980s. In 2002, it expressed intent to lobby Congress to authorize use of force in Iraq, and in 2003, the Iraq War was defended at AIPAC events. In 2005, a Pentagon analyst pled guilty to espionage charges of passing U.S. secrets to senior AIPAC officials in what became known as the AIPAC espionage scandal. Altogether, they have donated $36,504, and once again, that's AIPAC. Next, at number 3, we have the University of Kansas, which is a public research university with its main campus in Lawrence, Kansas, and has 2 branch campuses, one in Kansas City's metropolitan area on the Kansas side, and the university's medical school and hospital in Kansas City, Kansas, and the Edwards campus in Overland Park. There are also educational and research sites in Garden City, Hayes, Leavenworth, Parsons, and Topeka, an agricultural education center in rural North Douglas County, and branches of the medical school in Salina and Wichita. The university is a member of the Association of American Universities, and is classified R1 doctoral universities, very high research activity. It was founded March 21st, 1865, and opened in 1866 under a charter granted by the Kansas State Legislature, and legislation passed in 1863 under the state constitution, which was adopted 2 years after the 1861 admission of the territory as a state. As of fall 2022, it had 23,872 students enrolled at the Lawrence and Edwards campuses, with an additional 2,836 enrolled at the Kansas Medical Center, for a total of 26,708 across the 3 campuses. Overall, the university employed 3,196 faculty members, faculty, administrators, librarians, and unclassified academic staff in the fall of 2022. Its Division I sports name is the Jayhawks. But yeah, altogether they have donated $24,642, and once again, that's the University of Kansas. Next, at number 4, we have Blue Cross Blue Shield, also known as the Blue Cross Blue Shield Association. It is a U.S.-based federation with 33 independent and locally operated Blue Cross Blue Shield America, or Blue Shield Association companies that provide health insurance to more than 115 million people in the U.S. as of 2022. It was formed in 1982 from the merger of Blue Cross, which was founded in 1929 and became the Blue Cross Association in 1960, and Blue Shield, which started in 1939 and became the Blue Shield Association in 1948. It is headquartered in Chicago, Illinois, and claims to control access to the Blue Cross and Blue Shield trademarks and names across the U.S. and more than 170 other countries, which it then licenses to affiliated companies for specific exclusive geographic service areas. It has affiliated plans in all 50 states, Washington, D.C., and Puerto Rico, and licensees offering plans in several foreign countries. It also participates in the nationwide health insurance program for employees of the U.S. federal government. Let's see. Altogether, it has donated $24,136, and once again, that's Blue Cross Blue Shield. Finally, in fifth, we have Fair Shot Pack. Couldn't find too much information on who they are. About this committee. Fair Shot Pack. Leadership Pack. PAC sponsor seems to be Catherine Clark, the representative from Massachusetts. Other than that, I don't know. But yeah, altogether, they have donated $23,200, and once again, that's the Fair Shot Pack. Now, let's go ahead and look at the donors, industry donors at a glance, for the last election cycle, contributors and donors. I could not get that out properly for some reason. At the top, number one, we have retired, and altogether they have donated $717,810. Next at number two is Securities and Investment, who altogether have donated $322,584. Next at number three is Lawyers and Law Firms, who altogether have donated $314,460. Next at number four is Casinos and Gambling, who altogether have donated $313,078. And in fifth is Leadership Packs, who altogether have donated $274,551. Now let's go ahead and look at the donors at a glance. Individually, J Street Pack, boo, suck. APAC, boo, suck. University of Kansas, great, absolutely wonderful. Blue Cross Blue Shield, boo, suck. Fair Shot Pack, boo, suck. Industry-wise, retired, great, absolutely wonderful. Securities and Investment, boo, suck. Lawyers and Law Firms, ooh. Casinos and Gambling, fine. Leadership Packs, boo, suck. Yeah, the donors, besides retired and the University of Kansas, a lot of them are not good things. I only give Casinos Gambling a little bit of a leeway because there are actual regular people who have to make money somehow. Rest of them, it's not a good line of business to be in. Seriously. The donors suck ass, to be fair. So, yeah. But this has been a look at Representative Sharice Davids, who is the representative for the 3rd District of Kansas. As always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video, as always. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.